Hey everybody, welcome back to Broken Sword 2, The Smoking Mirror. And we just got into the museum here as George. Both George and Nico are looking for two of the three stones. They already found one of them, and I guess the other two were stolen by pirates, which is why the guy they got the first stone from didn't have the other two. And they need to find all three to prevent an ancient evil god from being released from his trap. At least that's how the legend goes. So we'll see how things work out. I don't know how mystical it's going to get, but it's kind of probably borderline. All right, so let's take a look here.
March 20th, 1670 fix. Engaged frigate off Fan Salvador? It was garbage. Huh. I guess being a pirate didn't require too many academic qualifications. The passage went on to describe how Ketch had got wind of the approach of a fleet of English ships. It seemed the new governor had not shared his predecessor's views on Ketch's activities. They were out for his blood. Sailed to that place where I made secure my fortune. I returned safe in the knowledge that the governor shall not discover that which I had hidden. For is it not writ that 'tis easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle?
Okay.
That might come in useful in ticklish situations.
I guess we know his fetish.
Okay, I've had my hands on an historical document. Now what?
Write on it, of course.
The chart fitted exactly into the recess on the top of the desk.
Whoa!
Surprise!
It's a Jack in the Box. Or an Emily in the box.
What the? Who are you?
I'm Emily.
What were you doing in there, Emily?
Hiding. What are you doing here?
Grown-up stuff.
Grown-ups? Pfft, I'm never gonna grow up, I'm not. You shouldn't be here. What's your name?
I'm George.
Pleased to meet you, Jaws.
George.
Jaws,
Jeez.
make your mind up.
What can you tell me about Captain Ketch?
That's him on the wall, in the picture.
Yeah? Boy, that's interesting.
He was a sailor captain. This is his house.
Why don't you go play with Rio?
I'm not allowed.
How come?
'Cause Aunt Frost says I'm not allowed out of the house. That's why, Mr. Nosy Beak.
Too bad. Why don't you ask your other aunt if you can play with Rio?
Aunt Mina's cuckoo. Aunt Frost says so. She says when the Lord handed out common sense, Aunt Mina was off getting double portions of chin.
That Rio's a smart kid. He helped me outwit Bronson.
Rio is clever. He can spit ever so far.
I bet you can't keep this piece of coal in your mouth for the next half hour.
Could too. I could keep it in my mouth for hours and hours and hours.
Yeah? Go on then. Prove it.
Don't want to. And if you try to make me, I'll tell Aunt Mina.
Look, an ancient Mayan stone.
Is that a magic stone?
Well, I don't know about that.
No.
Would you like to play darts?
No?
Oh, come on. I'll throw, you catch.
That's dangerous. Darts will stick in me and make me bleed.
Do you know how to use a theodolite?
We don't learn anything about surveying at my school. Not until 5th grade.
Of course, 5th grade surveying class. Alright, what's going on here? Lantern. Let's grab that.
Holding that lantern, I felt kinda biblical. Like Jesus or Florence Nightingale.
Okay.
The lantern fitted so precisely in the inkwell, it could only be deliberate.
What you doing, Jaws?
I've put the lantern in the inkwell. See? It fits.
Why?
Because it was cut to fit.
Why?
Because sneaky old Captain Ketch made it that way.
Why?
What is with all the questions?
'Cause I'm interested.
Why?
'Cause I have the insatiable curiosity of the young.
Why?
See where
All
this is
right.
going.
Truce.
Captain Frederick Ketch, 1570. Around his neck was a cross. Maybe he was a part-time pirate. The portrait might have made a nice souvenir, but it was too large to carry.
I don't know how much pirating jibes with Christianity. Do unto others. You want to get pirated?
Why don't you run along and play?
Aunt Mina told me. Stay out of mischief.
Well, that doesn't mean you have to stay indoors, does it? On a beautiful day like today?
There's a storm coming.
Oh, nuts. You don't know that.
I do so. I can see the whole world from the window.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm busy. That cross you're wearing, Emily,
It's my lucky Jesus cross.
it's just like the one Captain Ketch wore.
Uh-huh.
Can I borrow it?
Uh-uh.
What would you trade for that cross, Emily?
A puppy.
Well, I don't happen to have a puppy in my pocket right now. Can you think of anything else you'd trade?
Don't know.
Well, let's go find something.
The cat made short work of the feather, tearing it into a blizzard of small pieces.
Let's talk to Rio, see what he's up to. Maybe she'll know. Maybe he'll know what Emily wants to trade.
What do you give to a small, irritating girl who asks about everything?
Try a conch. Delicate colors, interesting shape, and when you put it to your ear, you can hear the sea.
Yeah, why's that?
Usually because you're standing next to it.
Cool. Have you got one?
Yeah, but I promised it to my sister. She well vexed with me.
Why is your sister mad with you?
Well, last night, when I got home with our supper, she went wild. Rio, she said, how come all you ever catch is puffer fish? A sicker puffer fish. What I want is tiger fish. So don't bother come back home till you catch one, boy. I don't see how I'm gonna catch no tiger fish. All I have is a fishing pole and a worm.
What do you need to catch a tiger fish?
One of them real fancy flies like the rich fishermen use.
I got some feathers you can get.
Hey, this is just what you need to make a fly.
Thanks. Let's hope them tiger fish hungry. A deal's a deal. Here's a conch.
Well, that worked out nicely.
Here, I've got a conch. Would you like it?
Dunno. Aunt Frost told me never to take presents from strange men.
I'm not a strange man.
Then why are you called Jaws? Jaws? That's a stupid name.
I'm not called... Look, conch, pretty. Swap for the cross, yes or no? Right, this thing's going out the window.
Okay. We'll do swapsies.
that was needlessly complicated.
Ketch's cross slipped snugly into the penholder.
What you doing now, Jaws?
Knock it off, will ya? There's something you ought to know. I don't buy cute or lost puppy. I've put your cross in this little hole in the desk.
Why?
Impulse, mainly, with a dash of irrational intuition.
Silly. Only women have intuition.
The lantern cast a strong light over the desktop. The light cast a shadow of the cross. And the shadow fell precisely over a small, unnamed island shaped like a skull.
Shaped like a weirdly shaped skull.
That must be it. Ketch's Treasure Island.
Uh-oh. That's Zombie Island. It's a bad place.
No kidding? Well, bad place or not, that's my next port of call.
Can I come too?
The hell you can.
I never get to leave the house.
Can't be taking kids to Zombie Island. How irresponsible do you think I am? Taking a kid to Zombie Island. Hey kid, you want to take me to Zombie Island?
There was nothing else on the bicycle wreck I could use. Would you take me to, Zombie Island?
In this weather? You're mad, man.
The rain will keep the zombies indoors. Just say I did meet a zombie. What would you do?
There ain't no zombies on Zombie Island. At least, not anymore. It's uninhabited.
Good. What do you mean, not anymore?
You still want to go?
I guess.
Well, I ain't had no luck with them tiger fish. And with the mood my sister is in, I'll be safer with the zombies.
Guess they chased the contractor guy off. Who wanted to turn the museum into a hotel.
So, this was Zombie Island. Somehow I'd been expecting something more sinister.
Looks like a regular
Come on,
old
Rio.
island.
Let's find that treasure.
No, thanks. I'm staying right here.
Oh, come on. You said yourself there's no zombies left.
Yeah, but that was while there was a big pile of seawater between me and this place. All me have now is this little bit between the boat and the shore, and I'm hanging on to it.
Scaredy cat. Alright, let's see.
The cliff was steep, too steep to climb without handholds. And I couldn't find any. Rio's boat was strewn with fishing nets and tackle. That Emily sure asks a lot of questions.
Rest man, this whole Emily business just isn't funny.
Look, we're obviously at cross purposes here. I'm talking about Emily Ketch.
Yeah, and so am I. She was my friend. Her aunts hated it, but we did move together, you know. She used to be real keen at hide and seek. It could take hours to find her. One time, the last time, it took days. She must have shouted and screamed herself hoarse, but there was nobody to hear her.
Where'd she hidden herself?
Captain Ketch's old sea chest. The only way to open it was from the outside.
Suddenly, I didn't feel so good. We never exchanged another word about Emily Ketch. I was quite happy where I was. There was nothing else I wanted.
Are you kidding me? Oh, maybe I need to do this first.
It was too high. I couldn't get up there.
adventure game logic.
Could I borrow your net?
Yeah, man, no problem.
It's like it knows I need the net, but I have to click the right thing before it'll give me the net.
You planning on catching some fish?
Nope. I'm after a big rock.
Watch and learn, kid.
Well, here I go. Wish me luck, Rio.
Good luck, George. Watch out for the Walking Dead.
I mean, it started out good, but it got really bad in the later seasons.
I stumbled down dark stairwells for what seemed like forever, until suddenly I found myself, wow, in an abandoned London Underground station. This place must have been closed down decades ago.
Okay, now we're Nico again. It's kind of cool going back and forth like this. Keeps things a little more interesting. And last time we were controlling her, she was at a museum. She met Ubier, came into the museum, and she was looking at the stone she needed. It was in a display case, and then when she turned around, the stone was gone, and Ubier said he needed to get out of there. And then that was right before the security guard noticed that the stone was gone, so then he locked everything down. So Nico had to use her quick wits to get out, and now she's in the subway.
The machine needed to be fed a coin before it would operate. The cup was empty.
Nope, no coins in there.
The tray was empty.
Alright. I've got a hair clip. Well, she did it, but nothing happened. Why is it saying it's working? Or maybe she's saying she doesn't work. I don't know. Oh, coin slot?
The slot was much too thin for my fingers.
Okay, that's what I need to use it on.
I pushed the hair clip into the slot and whatever was stuck there disappeared into the machine.
There it is.
I pulled out an old English penny.
A tuppence.
An ancient bar of chocolate dropped into the tray at the bottom of the machine. And as a special bonus, the penny dropped through to the reject bucket.
Geez, how do they make any money on this thing? Maybe it's a magic penny.
I took the ancient bar of chocolate. I pulled out an old English penny.
Is that a ghost? Just waiting for the train.
I put the old penny into the slot, the needle twitched rustily, and the machine spat out a card. A latch lock stopped me getting into the cupboard.
It's not really covered, per se. It's more of like a compartment.
The blade of the dagger just fitted between the door and the softwood frame. The door gave slightly, and then held firm. My fingers were too big to reach into the tiny crack. I remembered my student days when I regularly forgot my house keys. A wiggle with the thick card between the frame and the lock, and the latch lifted. The train was my ride out of there. I could worry about not having a ticket when I got to the docks.
And I guess we'll forget about the ghost stuff too. Apparently that was just random. Sometimes you see a ghost and it has nothing to do with anything. Kind of like the UFO in Fargo Season 2. Alright, now I'm on top of Zombie Island. So let's see. See what I can do up here. Never know when you might need a reed. Might need to play a wind instrument.
As soon as I stooped to investigate the hole, its inhabitant disappeared into the darkness. The end of the reed had been neatly bitten off. Now I knew what was living in there. A long-toothed, snarling, furry wild thing.
Yeah, we get those around here. There's really no exit here. I have to go all the way back the way I came. Oh well. Let's try going down this way. What a weenie little boar. Really scared of that thing. Looks like a stuffed animal. But it does have big tusks.
The dart fitted snugly into the reed. Great. I was tooled up and dangerous.
Don't say that again. Okay. Now this is going to take some timing. Oh, I don't think I did that right. Maybe the remastered version of the game changed it, so you didn't need to worry about that. There's 2 different paths, apparently. Alright, so I'm going to save it here, and we will investigate this stone structure next time. Hope everyone's enjoying this. We should be able to find the stone, or at least one of the stones next time, probably. And we're about 75% done with the game, so we're getting close to the end, so we might be able to finish it on Monday. But if not, then next Saturday will be the finale. So tune in then for that, and also on Monday for the next one. And tomorrow we'll have more Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. I'm hoping to get to the next Phoenix Wright chapter in that one. The Layton stuff's fun, but I obviously like Phoenix Wright a little more. But we'll see, and see what happens. And then we will also have, I think I'm going to go back to Pizza Tower on Tuesday, and Wednesday we will do Judgment, and then on Thursday we will do more Voice of Cards. So hope everyone has a good rest of their weekend, and we'll see you next time.